Hi everyone, it's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. And happy Friday everybody, or Fry-yay. It is Friday, February the 19th. It's also my nephew Colin's 29th birthday today. Happy birthday, Colin. I know he's not watching, he never watches. But I want to shout it out there. So Colin is my sister Anne's youngest. This is our big birthday weekend for my family. Today is my nephew Colin. Tomorrow is my nephew Trevor. Sunday is my son Damon, his 30th birthday. Oh my gosh, how on earth do I have a child that is 30 years old? That is crazy. Yeah, and then on Wednesday is my niece Taylor's birthday. So it's a very, very busy week for us this week with all these fabulous birthdays. And unfortunately, we can't get together to celebrate any of them other than Damon and Allie are coming over tomorrow to have birthday dinner with us. So anyhow, I hope you all have had a fabulous week so far and have some good plans for the weekend, relaxing or whatever it is you're going to do. Today we are going to be doing the paper pumpkin kit that arrived yesterday. So I'm looking forward to it. I have not opened it up yet. So we will do that together. So please say hello when you join in. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know what your weather is there. It is very snowy here in southwestern Ontario. We're barbecuing tomorrow and I have to dig out that barbecue. So anyhow, let's get you flipped around so we can get started. All right, there's my snowy window. It is rather cold. I'm looking forward to spring, that is for sure. All right, let's get you adjusted here. Okay, I'm just tightening you up. So it is February 19th. And February this year has 28 days, so you know what that means. Sale-a-bration is only on for just over one more week. So February is going to go by very quickly from now till the end. So if you have any crafting supplies that you need, now is the time to stock up because you get rewarded for your shopping. You're going to get a free product for every $60 that you purchase before shipping and tax. I'm just bringing you up on my iPad here. So if you're needing adhesives, cardstock, ink refills, things like that, now is the time to be purchasing them because you will get rewarded for those purchases with free products. Okay, so now I can see that a few people have joined me. Hello, Anne. Hello, Carol and Marie. So also the time to join my Stampin' family is coming to an end as well. During this, oh, I've got something stuck here. So this is the 5 packages of designer series paper you get for free. That's right, free. A $78 before tax and shipping value. These packages of designer series paper will be in the annual catalog that comes out in May. You could get all 5 packages for $0. So that is a fabulous deal to get in on. All right, so next month's Paper Pumpkin is the Adventure Begins, the Here's to You kit. The subscription period is on until March the 10th. You can head on over to my blog to subscribe, or if you are local to me and want me to add an extra kit for you that you're going to pick up from my front porch, just let me know. Butterfly Bouquet, this fabulous bundle of products is going to be available March 2nd. And the designer series paper and the specialty paper is only while supplies last. And remember, I'm having a class to go that the sign-up deadline is the 2nd of March. This is a class to go where you do not have to worry about getting in front of your computer screen or anything like that for any certain amount of time. You can choose to craft at midnight. You can craft at 2 in the morning. You can craft in your pajamas, because when you sign up for this class, I send you all the supplies to make the cards. And you just click on that video link, you download your PDF that gives you all of the supplies and instructions, the measurements, and you craft along with the video. So you don't have to be on camera or anything like that. It's the perfect way to create. Hello, Tammy. How are you today? Thanks for joining. All right, so I have not opened this. I have didn't even open it to see what color ink pad I needed to grab. So let us check this out. Okay, so Mossy Meadow. So let me reach behind me here and grab my Mossy Meadow full-size pad. And we have a beautiful, this is for the March kit. These are the extra elements you're gonna get. So we've got Sorry for Your Loss, Sharing in Your Sorrow, Thinking of You, and Wishing I Could Be There to Hold Your Hand. Oh, that is a lovely sentiment. I like that. I'll always be here for you, and then some beautiful flowers. Okay, so let's open this up. It's always an adventure when we do paper pumpkin. You see me be absolutely 150% real and mess up and all that kind of stuff. It's always a lot of fun as I try to navigate my way through creating a kit that I have not done before. I'm not an on-the-fly type of person other than paper pumpkin. So I'm just opening this up to see what all is in here. All right. And did you notice the color of my top today? I would say it is pretty peacock looking. It's a brand new top that I got from my neighbor. She sells Cabi, C-A-B-I. It's direct selling, is again just like Stampin' Up. It's clothing, so this was from her fall retired, and she has her new line in now that I did a virtual fashion show and ordered a few new things from her. But this top here was part of the fall line, and I saw it and was like, oh, I need to have that. And I want to remind you that Purple Posy is part of those colors. Pretty Peacock is a retiring in color. So before we get started, let's quickly grab these ink pads. All right, and we're going to do that because we don't have Purple Posy. So these are our retiring in colors. So this color here is very similar to my shirt. So these colors are going away. They are retiring. And then, of course, we had problems with our Purple Posy, so Stampin' Up! Pulled it because it did not meet their fabulous high standards. I love that about Stampin' Up!, that they stand by their product. And if something is not performing up to its high standards, then the company will pull it from the store. So these colors here, any embellishments, cardstock, the ink pads, the ink refills, they are going away. So if you love any of these colors and like to create with them, the ribbons and all that kind of stuff, if you already have the ink pads, I would highly suggest you get the ink refills on your next order. If you wait, they will be gone. They do sell out very quickly. So if this is colors that you really do like to create with, I would suggest you add some of the cardstock in that to your next order sooner rather than later, as well as the ink refill, so you can keep filling that ink pad up so that you can stamp for years to come with it if that's what you choose. All right. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Monica. Sorry for that little lane swerve there, but that's kind of important. If you are really liking those colors, I want you to be able to access them for as long as you want once they have retired. Okay, so this is our kit. Very lovely looking. So we've got some twine and some black sequins. I love black embellishments. I don't know about you guys, but they just add that little bit of extra wow to projects. All right, so what do we have here? We have, so we're going to do 3 cards with each kit. So here's the 3 of that. Oh, we've got some lovely gold that is a little dusty. Take my shirt a bit and tidy that up. So we've got 3 of these laser cut gold. Oh, look at that side if you don't want the gold. All right, so then we've got our, I'm going to say that looks almost like Rococo Rose, and then Mossy Meadow. And what are our colors here? Does it say on the back? Our coordinating, yeah. Bumblebee, Just Jade, Mary Merlot, Mossy Meadow, and Rococo Rose are the coordinating colors for this. And they always now give us extra little bonus alternatives to show what they've done. All right, so move my envelopes off to the side. Hello, Diana. You won't be using the gold. We'll see, but oh, you could easily color that other side with your blends or your blending brushes. Okay, so let's see, what's this? Oh, look at that vellum. Lots of, I like the way they have packaged this, where they've separated them so that each one goes with, so the vellum goes with this, with the Rococo Rose. And we've got our pop-outs that coordinate. Oh, our lovely labels. Oh, and I like, I don't recall them doing black edged labels before. That is lovely. And then of course our beautiful final. I'll get rid of that. And these I don't use either. All right, so I will make up 1 each, and then as soon as I get a chance, I will do some alternatives. I didn't do alternatives last month. I used up all my cards as they were in the kit, being Valentine's. So shame on me for not sharing anything with you guys. All right, so we are just going to, okay, Mossy Meadow is not a color I use very often, so let's open this up and see. See, it's so tight because I don't open it that, there we go. All right, hopefully it's not dried out. So we need some of these black sequins out and our twine. And this morning I was very busy. I've had a very, very productive day today, guys. I did the cutest card for Damon, although you're not going to get to see it until March the 4th, as it is for his birthday, and it's for the Creating Kindness Blog Hop. All right, so we're going to put this on here. We're just getting things ready ahead of time. Your first kit comes with a D block, which not quite like this. It's a little skinnier, but I have so many blocks because I used to be an in-person for classes demonstrator, and now they're all online. So I have all these other fabulous blocks that I can easily reach and grab. And I'm just, as always, cleaning my stamps. You always have to give your stamps a little bit of a clean before you use them. I'm looking for a scrap piece of paper underneath on my shelf here. You always want to clean any of the processing, packaging dust and that gets built up on it before you go to stamp. All right, so I'm going to pop this out because it is going to, the way they are in that sheet, it's gonna make sure I'm in camera view here. Let's reorganize. Yes, so this morning's I created a card. I've got my blog post mostly done. I've shot my video. Oh, this needs re-inking. Okay, hold please. Let's quickly grab our mossy meadow, and I'll just keep talking loudly so you can hear. So I already have my video done. I just have to upload it to YouTube and schedule it. So I'll remind you that March the 4th. Okay, so we are going to, now this is not the opportune way to do it, optimal. You should be letting it sit and absorb in. However, when it's paper pumpkin, we're going live. And when it's not a color that you use often, as they sit, they do dry out. And that is why it's a good idea to stock up on those in color ink refills before they sell out. Because you're not going to be happy if you go to stamp something and you don't get that nice, that's a terrible stamped image there because it doesn't have enough ink. So let's see this again. Oh, so much better. And I use my ink refills for watercoloring and stuff like that as well. So there's lots of uses for it. All right, so right there in the center. Okay, so I also want to tell you that if you're local, I have one extra paper pumpkin kit. I always order in a couple extra, and I've already got one that's spoken for. But I have an extra one that if you are interested and would like to purchase it from me, message me and I will happily sell it to you. All right, so we're going to open this up really quickly because I'm not sure, is this supposed to be... yes, it looks like we are putting dimensionals on the back of that. So, 4. Nope, the foil goes down, this goes flat. It says with the adhesive, the glue dots, and I don't use those glue dots, so make sure that I've got everything that is supposed to. All right, so move this out of the way and bring this back in. Get that spoon out of here. So we need to, okay, so when you untwine your baker's twine or whatever it's called off the spool, it's very, very curly like that. So if you just take the heat of your hand and just pull on it, giving it that pressure, look at that. It has straightened it out pretty darn good. Because otherwise you're not going to be able to do a nice bow or anything when it's, I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal. You're not going to be able to do a nice bow when it's all curled so tightly. So again, we're just taking and pulling it through, and that's going to help straighten that right out. All right, so this is a big loopy bow. So, all right. So we are going to, there's my tail there. And across. Come on. And across. And snip. And let's flip you over to see how we did. Let's move this one up just a smidge. All right, so there we go. I'm happy with that. That wants to keep curling. Let's just give it another little tug here. All right, so now we are going to take our seal again and just put a couple strips down. And center that. And we want some dimensionals, so we're going to use up this wonky package that has, it doesn't want to stick to its base sheet. And then I'm going to go 1 and 2. I like my dimensionals. I don't want anything to be sagging, so we are gonna pull these off and place you right in the center. Lift that up to see, okay. And then we need to snip and snip. And it's very hard to see, but that mossy meadow, but there it is. Okay, and now we need to add a few of these sequins. So let's take you know, I like to use liquid glue to just be sure that my sequins or embellishments are going to stick where I placed them. And right there was my third, and look at that, there's our first card. Pretty easy, Easy, easy. This is going to be fun to do alternatives. I'm already thinking. I'm like this pattern here. All right, so there's our first card. Our next card is doesn't even have any stamping on it. It's this one here, Thinking of You. So we've got other languages here. Is this the one sheet? Yes. So, and it is the Rococo Rose and that vellum. So, and then we need a couple of these. So let's fold and burnish. You don't use the glue dots either, but you've been saving them for your sister. Oh, nice. I had given Danny some because she crafts, not the same as me. She does a lot of painting and that, but she even found them, I believe. They're too, yeah, you have to, as my mother always used to say, it was all in the way you held your tongue. So now the seal, oh, am I out? No, it just, there. It does not really show too awful much, I find, on your I say that and now it's like, whoa, look at that. But once it's, I find the little dots of it doesn't show as much on the, and I hope I didn't just mess that up, guys. Because I wasn't even looking, my Thinking of You, but you know what? We will camouflage that. So, like I said, it's always an adventure. When we are doing this live, I always mess something up. I want to teach you to learn from my mistakes. Don't do what Marcy just did type of thing, because I shouldn't have added quite so much. But that is okay. We will camouflage that. So I'm just taking my take your pick tool and lifting up these. Oh, thank goodness, as I come to the eye, I see that the dot is attached to it, so I don't have to worry about trying to get that eye out of there. All right, so being very careful as to not rip it. And stick that there. All right. So this is going to be fun as it keeps sticking to my very warm hands because I have had the heat on here in my office and the fireplace is going on in the other room to get us nice and toasty warm down here because it's rather chilly. All right, so thinking, we don't want it totally. Thinking of You. And I am totally not going to be happy with that mess that I made. Can I pull this up without? Nope, it's gonna show through no matter what. And I don't want to totally crinkle it. Okay, did that help? Not really. Oh well. All right, so we are angled. Diana, have you done yours yet, your kit? And before I put that down, I see that I need to take this flower here and pop it out. And a little bit of glue. Hello, Linda. Thanks for joining. Put the flowers on first to cover the glue. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have done that, but you know. All right, so that covers that spot right there. Okay, and then instead of putting a flower here, I think we might do a sequin there, and then we've got this one here, and this one here. So, and this goes like this, so this covers this pretty good. I wonder if I can't just pull that. Okay, I made a total mess of this card. Oh my goodness. All right, so lift that up slightly so I can scoot you. Just a little bit of glue. Scoot you under there. All right, so that area is covered. And then I'm going to put a bow here, I think, or a sequin or something. So oh, that's going to work. All right, so we're just moving this around because I made a mess of this. And then, all right, so let's see. Hello, Emily, thank you. Yes, it does. We're winging it. We're trying to see what we think if I was to make a bow with my twine here. See if that will cover up my boo-boo. See, when you watch me, you learn what not to do. Yeah, no, that looks yucky. However, I wonder if we could add a sequin here, a sequin, and bring that up. That kind of sort of takes away from it. I'm going to go with it. So, there. I still can't believe I did that. Oh my goodness. All right. And not the prettiest. It's my boo-boo card, so there we go. That is card number 2. So I've kind of camouflaged. It's just this area here that if I was to pull that up slightly and look at that, now you don't see it that much. Ha! All right, on to card number 3. Okay, so this is our lovely striped, and Marcy's going to actually look at this photo to see what she's supposed to be doing. All right, so we are going to fold and burnish. All right, so, and then we need the long, my first April Fool's Day card. Very early, but hey. All right, so we need that. And then we need these 2 pieces here. This one and this one. All right, so hello, Debbie. Thanks for joining. All right, so move this, come back in here with my Stampin' Pierce mat, open up my ink pad again. All right, so I'll always be here for you. A very nice sentiment. And centered. Paper pumpkin videos are always my highest viewed, and people are going to be like, oh my gosh, why are we watching this lady? She doesn't know what she's doing. Oh, I really like the font in that. It's very nice. Okay, so let's move you aside. Don't need that. And let's build this card. So we are going to go like this, and then this is going to be like this, and then this is over like that. So let's put some glue on this. And how high up can we go? So this has got to be about here. All right. I never in a million years would have thought of putting polka dots and stripes together. Rules that we grew up with, that you didn't mix patterns back in the day, have totally gone out the window. They no longer follow those at all. Anything goes nowadays. All right, so we're going to put some some dimensionals all over this. Yes, I'm using a lot. There we go. That should be good. Yes, that's going to be fine. So, the clash days at school. Yes. Yes, the font is nice, Jeannie. It's very nice. And I will make a fabulous card to make you forget about my boo-boo there for one of my alternatives. I'll make you forget all about the fact that I totally messed that one up. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so because this one here is over slightly, we're not going to put a dimensional here. We have to remember that this side here does not get one, because it is sitting on top of. So what it is going to get is a little teeny bit of glue just to help hold it in place. All right. So over slightly more. There we go. Is that straight? Nope. There. All right, I think that's straight, and now we need just a few sequins. So 1, 2, and one up here, 3. Ooh, I wish Stampin' Up! Would give us, in the new catalog, a whole whack of black flat sequins. Love them. And the bigger one up here. And there we have that card there. Okay, let's bring everything back in. So, move all my mess. So we have card number 1, my oopsie card number 2, which actually it's just that area there. And then card number 3, and then they have buried under here, we've got our lovely coordinating envelopes. So we've got and 3. So what do you think, guys? Very, very cute. Make sure I'm in the camera view. Very nice set. Yes, I will be happy when this sheet of dimensionals. This is actually my second one like that, Jeannie. That it must have been just an odd, wonky package. It's driving me crazy, but I keep using it because they're dimensionals. So I'm using them as much as possible. Instead of grabbing my little mini ones, I'm cutting these ones up so that I get done this quicker because, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, so anybody has any questions? I'm going to scroll through here. All right, so your car color is Mossy Meadow, Diana, really? Okay, so I'm just scrolling back through to see if I've missed any comments at all. Hello, Marianne, thanks for joining. What's the language on the other stickers? I have no idea. Maybe Dutch and German, French. I don't know. I don't know. Is this German here? I don't know. I don't know. So I only speak English. I am not a multi-language person. Yeah, so did I tell you guys about when I was asked to present at the Stampin' Up! On stage? It was in Toronto, and I was sent, it was the Painted Poppies and the Poppy Moments stamp set, and I was sent another set of stamps, the Poppy Moments, yeah, or Peaceful Moments. So I presented this here stamp set in Toronto, and I had gotten another set that Dale Hampshire, the head of Stampin' Up! Canada, had told me. I said, I've got an extra stamp set in my package, and it's another language. I think there was a mistake. And Dale said, oh, no, no, no. We thought because we have a lot of French demonstrators from Quebec in Canada, and quite a few of them were coming to On Stage in Toronto, so we thought that it would be a nice surprise for you to create some of your samples with the French stamp set. Oh, okay, I said. So I created extra samples, and when I did my run through, my practice run up on stage the day before the Stampin' Up! On Stage event, and I'm doing my blurb and showing my cards, and Carrie Marcelin, who also is in the home office in Stampin' Up! Canada, started laughing, and she's yelling at me, and she says, Marcy, that's not French, that's German. So, and I had even done a run through Zoom with some people in Utah from home office, and they didn't catch it either. So, yeah, that's my bit of my funny, I don't know other languages. So I'm not sure, Marie, it might, does it say? Yeah, that was very, very funny. That that little oopsie. All right, so no, it does not say here. So if I was to go onto the Stampin' Up! And ask and see in the Paper Pumpkin demonstrator, it might. I can ask though, and I will post, because I'm not seeing where it's, as it doesn't say that the other languages. So I can ask, and I will post what they are. I'm going to say that it's probably French and German, simply because that other set that I had of the Peaceful Moments was in German and it was supposed to be in French. So, yes. So anyhow, that was another lane swerve there, wasn't it? Okay, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much. Let me flip you back up. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly do appreciate it. Let's just flip that and this. And it's almost 2 o'clock. Oi, this went long. Usually I do end up going long on a Paper Pumpkin one. So I have some grocery shopping to do to be ready for Damon his dinner tomorrow. So I have to finish up here and scoot out. So yes, he wants steak and twice baked potatoes and shrimp. And Allie and I are having chicken, and Danny is having vegan chicken. So I have lots to get done. So anyhow, thanks so much for joining me. I will remember later on today to ask in one of my groups what the other language is for those stickers, and I can post it. Your Di says the mailman has just picked up the over the border packets. Oh, yay. Next Saturday, Diana and I have our Hey Birthday Chick over the border. My mail out packets went out yesterday. Tammy and Mary, who are local, they will get theirs this weekend. Yeah, it's our over the border stamping collaboration, Diana in the United States, me in Canada. So when we do these classes, you can be anywhere in the United States or anywhere in Canada and take part. If you follow Diana and you're a Canadian, you can join the class under me, or if you follow me and you're in the United States, you can join the class under Diana. It's super fun. So this month is Hey Birthday Chick. Next month we have our spring social, which is already full. We the sign up deadline was January. We had to have it sign up quick and early because the products that we are using are already on back order. And then our April class is the ice cream. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, here. It is right here. This is our April class. So we will get our social media posts and all that ready to go for you guys to be signing up once next month it'll be posted so that you can get signed up to join us. It's always the end of the month on a Saturday via Zoom, or it's streamed through to Facebook. So if you don't have Zoom, you can join us on Facebook, whichever way you're more comfortable. All right. So, Marie says, happy birthday to all your family. You did just ask in the Paper Pumpkin Demonstrator Facebook page. Okay, good. Yeah, I'd be interested to know as well. Yes, thank you so much. We are going to have fun tomorrow with Damon and Allie, and we're going to have dinner. We're going to play some games, some sequins and Skippo. I love those two games. So yeah, so have a great weekend, everybody. I have blabbed on way too long today. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, whatever it is you do. I will see you Monday morning at 10 a.m. All right, bye for now.